Checking here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about the magic accounts and the matchmaking stuff. And we're also going to be taking on Gearhart's War Factory with the special hack ability. So we have the Tiny Shock right now, and I'm also going to be doing, I want to do kind of an all-shock sort of strategy here, guys. So let's go with, who do we want to use? Let's go with Rifle Cry Zuka Medic with the Shock Knuckles and the Tiny Shock and the normal Shock abilities, and we're going to see if we can take down War Factory. So, I didn't explain this very well in my last Magic account video about what they actually are. So, what the Magic account is basically more or less just a person that only gets raided 5 to 8 times a day, up and around the 2000 VP mark, where everybody should be getting raided constantly. Like, I don't know what the numbers are exactly, but 20, 30 plus, I imagine, is fairly common. And this is a problem because it allows them to rise faster on the leaderboard than others. And if you can only gain 2 victory points per day, but the other guy can gain 10 victory points a day because he's just simply being raided less, then they can never catch up. And you can prove this by looking at the leaderboard, and if everyone does the same thing, clear their map and raid 24/7, and someone rises faster, it becomes very clear. And then you add to the fact that people are rising faster, that they have no ice. So big shout out to Zedmont for some of those tips about the Magic accounts there, guys. But yeah, interesting. Oh man, we probably picked the worst troops to use for this War Factory. I mean, we might as well just go grab the free snipe and get out of here, and then we'll just we'll try the all shock strategy on some player bases, I guess, because this is just too easy. I mean, that's really all it is. All right, so let's get some War Factory going first. Now the problem here is we don't have very much gunboat energy, so I might actually have to waste an attack doing this. And then, what do we want to take out next? So, what am I going to have to shock here? I'm going to have to shock 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to need 4 shocks. So, instead of doing that, let's just take out a bunch of this stuff. And then we can use gunboat energy. Whoa, the screen zoomed out there. And take out some other stuff. So, we'll go like this next. And we'll go like that. And we'll do that for the first attack. I'll take out that laser beam. I'll take out the laser beam and the mortars next, I think. Yeah, we'll try this for the War Factory today. But yeah, I think it's good that they're changing what seemed to be a problem on the leaderboards, especially with these Magic accounts. They're doing a bunch of fixes just overall to matchmaking for higher levels, which is fantastic. Make it a little bit more fair, make it easier on those that do put all the time and money into VP pushing. Alright, so we got the mortars down next. Now what do we want to work on, chicken? Now let's go, what do we want to do? Machine guns or those rocket launchers? Let's go with these machine guns. Now, I'm going to use barrage here, which is a little bit unorthodox, but I think it seems like this War Factory has lower building health than usual. Maybe that's not the case, but there's attack number dos. Let's dive into attack number trice and see if we can make this a little bit even easier, guys. It's not as easy as we need it to be just yet. So we'll take down that machine gun and this machine gun. Yeah, that seems like not very much building health at all. Okay, so what do we got? Now all we got are these rocket launchers and those lasers. So we got 1 shock there, 2 shock there, 3 shocks there. And if we take out this Doom Cannon, I think that'll actually clear up our last shock. So let's take out that Doom Cannon. And look at this, look at the Doom Cannon health just flying away. We should actually check out the statue on this one. And see what the health actually is, because I find that kind of strange. But we'll go ahead, we'll throw a bunch of gunboat energy onto the HQ. We'll throw a tiny shock on there. And boom, that is attack number 3, guys. Let's dive into attack number 4 and see if we can or cannot take down today's War Factory in one clean hit here. Alright, so let's go like this and like that. And then we'll go all the Zukas out like this. And then we'll flare them up right about here. Okay, they're going to get clipped a little bit there. Not too much, though. Just enough. Remember, fitting in, but not showing off. That's what we want here. And then we'll go bang and bang. 1 and 2. And then we'll go 1, 2, just like that. The only hard part was we took away all the machine guns, so we didn't really have anything to flare onto. So we'll go like this and like this. And let's go with the shock right about here and here. 1 and 2. I don't know if those lasers in the very back. Looks like, oh man, they are going to get some shots off. But it looks like we got it, guys. It looks like we got it. So easy. Very, very simple. Very, very easy War Factory this week, guys. Boom. War Factory goes down. Back, back, back. So yeah. So about the magic accounts. Like, hopefully this this matchmaking issue is also going to kind of iron out some of those problems that we've been seeing with all these magic accounts. I'm not 100% sure if it actually will do anything. I think it is a good step by Supercell. I think it's cool just the fact that they're able to just acknowledge some of this stuff and not just kind of blow off like, oh, it's the leaderboard, it's like only 30 people, which it is, and they could do that easily, but they don't. They want to make a good game for everybody, which is great. Okay, so how do we want to take this down? Chicken. Let's go with 1, 2. I think 2 will be enough for. No, we're gonna need 3 artilleries. All right, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. So go like this and like this, and now we're gonna start the ultimate shock attack. So let's go with the shock knuckles right about here. I'll throw med pack down there just so the rifle don't get too jacked up. And then we'll go with another tiny shock right on that shock launcher. And look at how long, that everything, that the tiny shocks last for. Like, it's just insane. Like, the first shock launcher is already down. And it wasn't even close to getting, it wasn't even close to coming up yet. Like, the second one too. Like, it's just, we can just kind of disable all of these defenses. We'll throw 3 out on those boom cannons. We'll throw out some critters over here. And we'll throw shock knuckles in the back just to freeze everything up even more. And we didn't even use the regular shocks there. So it's a fantastic ability. It's very good. I find it kind of it's a little bit base dependent on how much value you're going to get out of it. It's not like the cryo bomb where it's like every single attack you're going to get massive amounts of value out of every time you use it because you're able to just clear so many mines with it. It's not as valuable as that. But it's definitely, it definitely can be. So you'll see right here. Here's what we'll do. We'll throw a bullet first. I'm gonna leave all the rock launchers up just to make it a little bit harder. And then let's go like that and like that. And let's put down both those shock launchers. I was a little bit late on them. They did get a couple shots off, but let's go like this and like this. And between the tiny shocks, the shock knuckles, the regular shocks, like, we're able to just kind of disable his entire base here, which is pretty hilarious. So I got the bullet shock knuckles going up the gut. I've got the regular shocks in the back, and I've got the tiny shocks on the shock launchers. And it's just, this is 100% the best way to use the tiny shock, guys. Like, just in a mix with everything else. It just works really, really well. It's super, super strong. So let's dive into one more before we wrap things up here, guys. And let's see what we got. So let me know down below in the comments what your hot take is on magic accounts. Do you think they are, obviously they're bad, but do you think they are deserving of their own update to fix, or what is your take on that? All right, so now let's go with the tiny shock, tiny shock, tiny shock, and we'll go like this. I forgot to throw a bullet at first, but that's okay. So we'll throw critters down just to help diverge. We'll go like this, and then we'll go like this. Keep those rock launchers at bay. We got the tiny shocks down exactly where we need them to be. Let's go with another. Oh, we're gonna run over some mines here, but that's okay. You gotta keep the riflemen on their toes. They can't have it too easy, or they get kind of angry. Okay, so now let's go with a tiny shock here in the back, and then we'll go with another regular shock over here. Oops, I missed that rock launcher. That's fine. Then we'll go with a shock knuckles right there. Look at that. Look at that spread out shock. That is insane. So we'll go like that, and then we'll just we'll throw a tiny shock on, who do we want to shock? Let's throw a tiny shock on bullet right here and see what happens there. So you are actually able to tiny shock your own troops. I think I just missed him, but that's okay. So we'll throw a shock down on that medic. And it looks like he was able to escape us somehow. But yeah, guys, that's all we got for today. Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah, let me know your take, your hot take on magic accounts down below in the comments. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out.